Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Rocketcraft Never Survival Guide with me, DJ Haribo. So if you remember the last episode on our adventures, we raided our first bastion. It was a treasure bastion, and it's given us some great loot to start this game off with. So we got some iron, we got some gold, we got some diamonds, our first diamonds, and we've also got enough crying obsidian and glowstone saved up now to make a respawn anchor, so we can actually set our spawn in the nether, which is very useful because if you die while raiding a bastion, at least you'll spawn back here at the base. So that's one thing that's very useful. Also, you could, if you're going to raid another bastion, you could set a spawn point up there, but maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing, I don't know. You wouldn't have your gear near you, so it's probably better to start back here. But anyway, so we're going to take some of these items that we've got. So we've got a netherite pick now, and we've got a diamond sword. So we need to make the upgrade on that diamond sword to make it a netherite sword as well. So it'll cause a little bit more damage, which is what we want. We want to kill those piglins as quickly as possible. So last episode we raided a treasure bastion. So you remember there's the treasure down in the lava pit there, very difficult to get to, highly guarded, and then you've got the chests up in the ramparts up there as well, which has got some nice stuff in. But today's episode we're going to be raiding two different types of new bastions. We've got the Bridge Bastion, which has got this lovely golden statue here, and it's also got some specific chests up in the rampart areas up here. Chests which will only generate specific loot, which are unique to that bastion. And then we've got the Stable Bastion as well, which will have treasure up in the ramparts up here. Again, they're just generic ones, they could just occur in any bastion, but somewhere in this middle area here, in the stable area, there are some very specific chests as well. So let's delve back into Visual Studio Code and let's look up what exactly is going on in these bastion loot tables that I've modified. So here is the bridge one. There is the lodestone. That is specific to the bridge bastion. You will only find that thing generating in a very specific chest in the bridge bastion. So I've put a few other things in there, tweaked the levels of a few other bits and pieces as well to make them a little bit more plentiful, giving it a few more rolls on the pool table like I did with the treasure one. This stuff has mostly golden armor, the chance of a crossbow as well, which is always useful. I've taken away the set damage from that, but here is the most special thing about this bastion, and that is the lapis block that I've added to the chest that will contain the lodestone. So it will occur quite regularly with a number between 2 and 4 blocks, and that is how you're going to actually get your lapis while in the nether to be able to do your enchanting. And also I've added a grindstone which is going to be specific to the Hogland Stable, so that gives you a reason to go look for the Hogland Stables as well, because you will get a grindstone in one of those chests out there, guaranteed. And I've tweaked the levels in these as well, made the loot a little bit better. I've removed the crimson roots altogether because they are absolute garbage, no one needs that. I've boosted the rates that you'll find a saddle slightly as well, because I find that you just can't find enough saddles in the nether when you need them, and obviously they're very important for riding around on the striders, so saddles come in very useful. Like I say, I've bumped the numbers up on the pool table, given you a bit more chance of gold blocks and ore. Now here is the other annoying thing about these as well, the chance that it will just be empty, there'll be a roll on the pool table and it will just come up with a dud. So I've tried to reduce that to the smallest amount that's still, it could happen, but it's unlikely, Let's just get rid of that. I'll give them some feedback about this thing later on. So that's one pool table in the chest for the Hogland Stable, and then you've got this other pool table which will have another couple of rolls between 2 and 4. So there's all the other good stuff in here, like gilded blackstone and yeah, gilded blackstone and like crying obsidian and the other bits like gold nuggets and iron nuggets, and there's still some dud stuff in there like leather, arrows. Pork chops are useful, I guess, and cooked pork chops. So I mean, nothing's that bad in early game in this challenge. It's all good stuff. So but again, I have added the ability to find lapis blocks in the Hogland Stables as well, because before the bridge Bastions and the Hogland Stable Bastions were kind of very underwhelming, very like, there was no real reason to go looting those. But now you want to actively go seek those things out for your lapis, because you need lapis, as we're going to find out in later installments in this series. Right, so we're done with Visual Studio Code for now. Let's check on our mushroom farm, which has produced a few mushrooms while we've been sort of doing bits and pieces around the base area here. Not a great deal, but it's something. I'll take it. It's all food, and when you've only got 2 types of food in the Nether, you'll take whatever you can get. So we've got a fire resistance potions now, which we're always going to be keeping on our hotbar from the piglin trading. We would be able to make a brewing stand later on down the line if we can find a fortress. But in the meantime, we've got a load of this gold here from the treasure bastion and from just finding bits and pieces around the local vicinity. So we're going to chuck it all at this piglin here, and let's hope that he gives us some nice loot. We've got a few bits and pieces already. This is just some examples of the types of things that he could be throwing at us in exchange for this gold. So hopefully he won't let us down and he'll give us some nice stuff. What I would like is a lot of iron. Iron nuggets is really one of the main things I need, but also obsidian, crying obsidian, etc, etc. So, right, so how are we going to get to these other bastions, I hear you ask? So I thought, you know, it made sense to me to just mine along, because we know where they are roughly, thanks to Chunk Base. We're going to mine along, and we're just going to dig at Y15, and that will enable us to also find a couple of ancient debris while we're digging along. So we found one here already, so we've got our netherite picks. We'll actually be able to mine that now, and yeah, it's we're going to be killing 2 birds with 1 stone here, and it's always worth checking the blocks around it to see if there's any more generated behind it. But it doesn't look like we have found any extras this time, which is a shame, but it's always worth checking. Right, so here is a map of the local area, and you can see I've shown where our base area is with a little face symbol of my skin, and just next to us was that treasure bastion that we've already raided. So here I've highlighted the bridge bastion that we're headed for now, that we're going to be digging this tunnel towards. But on our way we've managed to find a little bit more of the good stuff, the ancient debris, which is very welcome. So I'm going to use my netherite pick as little as possible, so I'm literally only mining out these blocks with it as I'm going, and maybe the occasional bit of netherrack around it, because we really need to conserve this pick for as long as possible, because it doesn't have mending yet. Right, here we are then. We've reached this this bridge bastion, and I've dug up one side of it, and I am not happy about this, because as you can see we are kind of crossing over into a basalt delta. So I don't know if you know, but bastions cannot generate in a basalt delta. That is the one biome that they cannot generate in, but they can start in another biome adjacent, like a soul sand valley in this case, and then spread over into a basalt delta. And basalt deltas are not my most favourites of the biomes in the Nether. They are in fact my least favourite of the biomes in the Nether, and combine that with the fact that to be honest, the bridge bastions are my least favourite as well of the 4 bastions. So we've got my least favourite biome, my least favourite bastion type, so it's not really a good combination. But we have found 2 of the chests that are up on the ramparts. These ones are just generic, and we've got a few gold blocks hidden in the walls here. The piglins thought that they could keep this safe from me, but they were wrong. So there's at least one there, and yeah, there's the reason why I don't like these is because they generate with all this lava in the middle here, and it's just it makes getting around the place that much harder. It's just not nice. It's so unnecessary. Just loads of lava, and like the layout of these ones is quite higgledy-piggledy. I kind of struggle to find the chest sometimes in these things. So, right, let's pickaxe this thing with obviously the netherite pick, and let's see if we upset any piglins. So we found 4 gold blocks there. That's nice. That is nice. And obviously there is that statue to go grab shortly. So let's see what we got. Oh, we got another mending book, another blank book, and some obsidian, some chains which are okay, some string is okay, and some bone blocks is okay. And the double chest, here we go. Oh, diamonds! Another couple of blank books as well, which is very welcome. Crossbows, and the inventory management is going to come into it now as well, because we need to think very long and carefully about what we're actually going to take from this chest, what is worth salvaging. The gold nuggets, obviously. One iron nugget. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Oh no, there was a few iron nuggets. The crossbow with quick charge 1, I think I will take it and leave the 2 bones. The gold chest plate at this point is very good, so we're going to keep that as well. What can we ditch? What can we ditch? I mean, I kind of need the netherite blocks to like get from here to there, so we've freed up a space there. And gold boots, I mean, I guess I'd like them because any armour is good at this point in the game. What can we leave? What can we leave? 2 soul sand would probably be the best thing there, so let's ditch that. And then of course we need this block of iron. That is absolutely vital, and those magma blocks can stay there. Right, so like I say, this is the most difficult one to traverse. I mean, look at the state of it. But right now I'm going to go for that gold statue that's out the front of the bridges, because there is at least sort of 12 gold blocks here, so it's very, very worth having these. This is probably the best bit about the bridge bastion, plus there is that specific chest that I need to go find, that's got the lodestone and hopefully some lapis in it. So let's just mine this up and just, I don't know, just let's block up to it. Let's block up and like this, and we'll just mine out the gold. Hopefully there's no more piglins. To be honest, I have not found many piglins at all in this place yet. It seems to be like the least defended bastion I've ever encountered. I don't know where they all are. They might be like all trapped out in the biome around. They've generated and wandered off and can't get back in, or they've fallen down into 2 deep holes and can't get out. But for whatever reason, they just they're not around. So yeah, we've got 20 gold blocks so far, including those ones up the top. So that is not too bad at all. Right, so let's get rid of this lava here, because I have managed to locate the very special chest that is specific to the bridge bastions. Let's just watch this disappear. Like I say, there is a lot of lava that generates in this particular type of bastion, like up high. I mean, the treasure one, you kind of expect it in that treasure room, but the bridge bastions, there's a lot of lava for not a lot of rewards, really. There's not a lot of chests in these things. So let's just have a quick scope about, is there any piglins that can reach me? I don't think so. So let's see. Right, yes, we have got a lodestone, and we've managed to find ourselves 2 blocks of lapis, which is nice. So let's just quickly juggle about. I can't carry any more arrows. Do I need to? I don't know, but I definitely need to take that block of lapis back with me, so that stair can stay there. And then, I mean, the lodestone normally would be very good. Like, it's a very valuable block. You need a netherite ingot to make that thing, so it would be well worth taking it back normally, but for what I'm doing, I really don't know that it's worth giving up an inventory slot at this point for, because let's face it, a lodestone is not going to help me 1 iota in my Nether survival series, is it? So I mean, I'm probably just going to leave it there and then come back for it another time, maybe. I don't know. I really can't decide. Do I want it? Do I not want it? I'd rather. I need the obsidian more than that. I need the books. I need my food. I don't know. It's just, there's no real reason to take it. Right, so I've managed to find the other 2 chests on the other side of this thing, in the rampart, the other side of all that lava and horribleness. So let's take the chains, because why not? That's a nice crossbow. I'll probably take the crossbow as well. I'll take the string because that's always useful. But the gold sword, probably not that useful at this point. It's only worth a gold nugget to me, really. So this is the main treasure here. Hopefully this double chest is going to have a bit more of the good stuff. but I am just paranoid because, like I say, there's Brute over there, but he seems to be stuck in the Soul Sand Valley. I just don't know where all the piglins are in this place. They're just not near me at all. I can hear them, but they must be like trapped somewhere. Who knows? But anyway, right, what we got? What we got? This is what we're here for. Oh, some more diamonds. I will very happily take them, and another pig step. And I don't know, it's like inventory management is such a nightmare. You've only got so many slots to be able to carry things in, and you know, I need the string, I need the arrows. The chains are probably like not that important, but what's this crossbow got? Nothing good. And that's got nothing good, and that's just a blank crossbow. I really need to take those two things there. I really need to take them. Don't know if I need the arrows. I mean, more arrows is useful, but you get arrows from the piglin trading, so just keeping a stack on me is probably gonna be enough for this point. And yeah, I did take the lodestone in the end. After I agonised over it for like minutes, I caved in, and I just can't leave things like that behind normally. It's just, but now I'm like, oh, what do I leave now? I don't know. Oh, hello. There's a Brute. Where have you been? I've got to be really careful still because I'm still only in like flimsy gold armor. I've got a diamond helmet, but that is about it. Oh, and a Brute head. Oh, we got more piglins now. They're all like hiding down the bottom by the looks of it. God knows why. You'd have thought they'd be up by the chests, like by the important stuff, but for some reason they weren't. And I found this guy just sort of stuck in a hole here, so I might as well kill him, because we don't want to take the chance of him managing to pathfind his way some other way over to us if there was another way, but I think that guy was well and truly snookered there. And it looks like we've got a few more of these chiseled blackstone, which is usually an indication that there's some gold blocks hidden away. So sure enough, they have revealed themselves. Oh, and there's a skeleton in here, because remember the mobs of the Nether can generate in these bastions. They can spawn in them if that is part of the biome that they would normally generate in. So let's just jump back down here and grab these other gold blocks. Hopefully there's a few in here. No, it looks like just 2 for now then. Oh well, it's better than nothing. So we've made it our way back, all the way back to our base, and we've managed to trap another piglin in our little pig pit. So we've got 2 guys trading gold ingots with us now, which means it's like twice as quick as it was before. So we can chuck in a load of gold to them, and they will just throw the items straight into my inventory, and hopefully we're going to get some more books, because now we've got a few books there. Nice, yeah, good. So I think next up, I think we're going to have to go see if we can find that stable Bastion and get ourselves a grindstone so that we can start converting those soul speed books into just blank books, and then we can start making our enchanting setup, because that is one thing we definitely need to get on the go very soon, is that. So this is the first use of our anvil, first official use, and we are going to use it to upgrade our special crossbow that has Unbreaking 3, multi-shot and quick charge, to make it quick charge 2. Yay. It's 4 levels, but it's worth it. I know, like, you know, it's only a crossbow, but being able to load that much quicker is gonna make a bit of a difference in a pinch. You know, it's worth having the extra bit of quick charge. I'll get it up to quick charge 3 if I can, but we'll have to see if we can find another crossbow with quick charge 2. Right, let's take another look at our map then. So we've crossed off that bridge bastion that was nearby, and let's go see if we can tunnel over to this Hogland Stable. If we carry on the same tunnel that we use for the bridge bastion, it's just a little bit further straight on almost. So here we are, we've dug our way all the way over to the stable bastion, and we've dug up right into the middle of it. Fortunately, it wasn't on a lava lake or anything, and hopefully that's not going to have upset them too much by killing that piglin there that had wandered down, although they do sound very angry. Oh, there's a Brute. I've got to be careful here. Get back, you swine. Oh, there seems like there's a lot of them here. Oh, I don't know if this was a good idea. There's a lot of them brandishing gold swords. Come on, die. I mean, the normal guys only take 2 hits with this sword, but my god, there's so many of them. Oh, and the sword dudes, they hurt. They hurt. Ah! Whoa, this is close. This is close. I should be using my shield a bit more. Why am I stuck on something? Oh my god. This is bad. This is bad. Fortunately, there's no brutes, and they seem to be distracted by the gold sword that other dude dropped. And they just killed their own friend as well. Silly pigs. They are silly. Right. Oh my god, I can't believe we pulled that off. They were like just repelling us back and back and back, and I just couldn't, I just couldn't hold my ground there. There were so many of them. But we are still alive somehow. I can hear more though. I should really let my health regenerate a little bit more. Health does take a long time to go back up on Bedrock, I've found, compared to Java. It definitely like regenerates quicker on Java. And there is a Hoglin, and it is very angry with me. So the Hogland Stables, as the name suggests, is where the piglins keep all their hoglins, and you will find there's quite a lot of hoglins that will generate in this thing naturally. A much higher proportion than a normal Bastion. But, you know, it's all extra pork chops and leather, so it's all good with me. I don't mind that. I'll take that. So, I saw a brute lurking in the background there. And my inventory is full of junk from digging over here. So let's just get rid of a little bit of that. This guy's not hostile at the moment because he seems to have forgotten that I killed all of his friends. So let's just remind him of that fact. And see if we can aggro the rest of them that are up there to come down into the pig hole. Yes, you want to come down? You want to come down? Fortunately, there's a lot of guys with crossbows, which I'm not that fussed about those guys. They don't do that much damage at all. They're annoying, for sure. But, there's the brute. There's the brute. Get back. It's fine. Hopefully the crossbow guy's like doing a bit of extra damage on him as well. Yay, we got them all. Right, so one more Hoglin to take care of that was just wandering around aimlessly up here. So I seem to have pacified all of the piglins, I hope. I can't hear anything anyway. Ah, yes, excellent, some lapis. That is very welcome, and there's the grindstone that we were promised. So we're definitely going to take that, and oh, that's a nice hoe. I think I'll take that hoe. But I'm definitely going to take the lapis, and I'm definitely going to take that grindstone, because that means that we can now start to get working on our enchanting setup. So I'm actually going to just snatch and run that stuff and head back to base now, because we've got everything that we need from that Bastion to get going with our enchanting setup, and I will return another time to raid the rest of the loot chests there. Right, so we're back at base, and of course we need to find somewhere to put this grindstone. So it's going to take pride of place just there above the crafting table, and it just finishes that little quadrant of essential blocks off there: the furnace, the smithing table, the crafting table, and the grindstone. So like I say before, without this pack you would not have been able to get a grindstone, and you would not be able to do what I am doing right now, because for some reason you can't turn like polished blackstone into a grindstone. It's just not in the recipe for whatever reason. I think it should be. You should be able to make alternative versions of a lot of the things that use stone and cobblestone, not just the tools and the brewing stand, into useful items by default. So so I've had to put it into the pack, into the loot chest myself. So we managed to get ourselves 2 bookshelves. Woo! We've got a few more blank books, but I'll just go slowly but surely, and I'm just trying to work out where's the best place to put this, but probably this corner here. So plonk these 2 down here. We've got to think about it as well, because obviously we don't have silk touch at this point. So I know you can just mine it up and just take the books again and craft it using a bit more wood. We've got 5 more books there, so that is another bookshelf. to be honest, I might be tempted to use that, but we need one of those books to be able to get this, because of course you couldn't make this in the Nether normally. You can't make an enchanting table because you don't have blank books. You have obsidian, you have diamonds, albeit quite rarely, but you just do not find plain books. So that's why I added those into the loot chests. There we go. We've got an enchanting set up. It's not complete because we need a lot more books. So yeah, it's pretty trash. I wouldn't bother with that stuff. And the sword, yeah, that's not worth bothering with either at such low levels. But rest assured, we are going to be working on this. We're going to try and do some piglin trading to get some more books. We're going to loot some more bastions to get some more books. And before you know it, we're going to have a full enchanting setup. So yeah, that's going to end this episode of the Nether Survival. And if you did enjoy it, then obviously give it a like and drop a subscribe if you're not subscribed already for more great episodes. And don't forget our live streams on Twitch every Thursday. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I will see you again in the Nether very soon. Take care. Bye for now.